Tear in my Shrek, a Shrek fanfiction. My name's Blurry Shrek, and I care what you read. Layers of onions. It was a rainy day, with the constant sound of raindrops hitting against the windows of my swamp house. Fiona left me for the 3 blind mice, and I've been crying for the past 2 weeks because of it. I couldn't believe she would leave me for a mouse, a blind one at that. Suddenly, Shrek heard 3 knocks on his door. What the fuck, he thought to himself, as he rose from his pile of green tea, ice cream, and crusty socks. When he finally opened the door, he found Donkey sitting on his hind legs. "What do you want, Donkey? Can't you see I'm trying to listen to MCR?" As soon as he said that, "I Don't Love You" started to play. "Shrek, you've been in this room too long." Shrek just glared at Donkey, as Donkey just grinned widely. "I'm taking you out, Shrek, with Puss in Boots and Lord Farquaad." Shrek just blushed a deep green as he thought of Lord Farquaad and his hairy chest. As Shrek was thinking about his long, thick, big, personality, Donkey pulled him out of his house and took him to the strip club. Get over it. Thought Shrek as he walked into the strip club. Donkey simply trotted behind him before yelling out, "Bros, I brought a friend with me!" There at the VIP table was Puss, a random stripper, and Lord Farquaad. I blushed as I saw him look at me. He smirked before moving to the right to let me sit down next to him. As I bashfully sat down next to him, Puss says randomly, "Are you guys dating?" I blushed even harder as I shook my head frantically, not even looking for Lord Farquaad's reaction. I heard a small giggle, and when I looked to my right, he was standing there with his hands on his face, giggling. Oh my god, that just made my heart nut. The stripper simply scoffed before turning her head and walking back to the stage. We all shrugged as a man came by our table and took our old drinks and gave us new ones. Suddenly, a booming voice came out from the left of the stage. "It's me, DJ Lemon! Are you having a good time?" He was met with quiet murmurs from around the whole club. We all cringed before listening again. "Please welcome our first girl! I don't fucking know! Her song choice is Limitless Kingdom's Renegade!" We all looked at each other in confusion. I guess we all had no idea who this was, or the band. Suddenly, a silhouette of a woman was shown. She looked familiar, like someone I knew. She started to slowly walk to the center of the stage, as if she was a tiger about to catch her prey. The further she got, the more you could see of her. The first thing you noticed was her ginger hair tied back into a simple ponytail. After what felt like years, she reached the main stage and her whole frame was shown. It was horrifying, so she wore a leather piece that was way too small for her, so it just looked like a sausage being squeezed. She wore heels, but she didn't know how to walk in them, so she kept wobbling. Lastly, she looked like an ogre, and that's pretty bad. I felt tears sting my eyes as I suddenly stood up and started to run to the exit door in the back that leads to the alleyway. As I was running, I heard yells of, "Shrek!" and "Come back!" I just kept running until I was out the door. It's gonna be me. As soon as Shrek was out into the alleyway, he heard hooves clacking behind him. "God damn it, Donkey! I don't want to see you right now!" he thought angrily to himself as he stared looking at the green dumpster in front of him. "Look, we're sorry, Shrek." "No, you knew Fiona would be there. You still brought me. I don't even want to look at you." Suddenly, Lord Farquaad bust a nut in Shrek. The end.